So it's blood work morning. I am just like tired, just trying to, you know, come to um wake myself up, guys, wake myself up. Yes, so it's blood work morning. It's just making myself some tea and getting myself ready to go. That's pretty much it. Nothing crazy or anything like that. Um, okay. Yes, nothing crazy. As you guys can see, I am not a morning person. So yeah. And let me just go ahead and get that done. And then, I mean, unfortunately, my facility, you are not allowed to videotape, but I'm gonna get there and get that. Um, so basically, they're just going to check, do initial blood work. I think it's like initial pregnancy levels, things like that, before they move forward with anything. And then my saline sonogram is Thursday, so of course, I'll have a morning update for you guys for that day. And of course, when I get home, because usually my doctor's very, very informative when we go into the saline sonogram. He shows me everything and he communicates everything with me. So I am just, I love that. I love that he's so communicative and I'm not just waiting a couple days for the results. He lets me know everything then and there. So leaving everything in God's hand as always, smooth, hopefully everything's smooth going forward. So yeah. All right. So let me just get out, get this blood work done, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Yeah. So guys, I just finished my blood work then. So I just came from the office, did my blood work. I mean, I can't show you guys my arm, but yeah. Yeah. Let's get this started. So guys, I am officially back home from getting this blood work done. This thing could never stay on for me. Um, yeah, so it went really well. It was super quick. You guys know how blood work works. I didn't have like no pre-sonogram or anything like that. I just had to get bloods done. So like I said, when I checked my paper, it did say like, any HGC levels. Like they're just checking to make sure that all of my levels are, you know, um, the way that they should be before we move forward with anything. But yeah, it was really good to see my nurses. It's been a little while. One of them, I actually haven't seen her since before COVID, and that's actually because she was going through IVF and she was pregnant at the time. So she's actually officially back. So it was so good to see her. And even with my mask on, she was like, I recognize you even with your mask on. I'm like, you too. So it was so good to see her. I was like, how's the baby, everything? And she's like, yeah, she's good. So I was like, just continue to stay safe. So, of course, positively lifting each other up. It's the best that we can do. Like I said, you guys, my facility is very taking proper precautions. We have to fill out forms, make sure that we're not showing any signs of symptoms. They take temperature, so all these things. I wish I could have videotaped it so that way you guys could see exactly how it was, like how the process is. But it was really quick. And then but that was about it. It was really, like I said, a couple of my nurses were there. Really good to see them. My nurse did tell me that my antibiotics, I do have to take Zitromax before my saline sonogram from the night before. So I have to take my Zitromax. I got to go pick that up at the pharmacy. She said it's already ready and it was ordered for me, so which is good. So I got to take care of that. Take those two things the night before, and then my appointment is at 10 o'clock a.m. on Thursday. What day is that? The 29th. Yes, the 29th. So yeah, that's the quick update from my appointment this morning. I was late. I was definitely late. I'm not usually always a late person, but I was late because, like I said, I'm not a morning person, but it's monitoring hours. So even though they told me to come in at 7, they're a little bit flexible with the time and everything. So that wasn't a problem for me. yeah, so that's it. Of course, next update you guys will see for, as like I said this morning, for the saline sonogram, that morning routine and everything. So yeah, see you guys soon. Okay, guys, so I am on my way to the pharmacy. Today is Wednesday night, the night before my saline sonogram. I actually wasn't gonna film this, but you know, I'm doing it for you guys. I'm doing it for you guys. So it's the night before my saline sonogram. I have to take my antibiotics, so I'm actually on my way to the pharmacy, about to leave the house to go pick them up and take them. Hopefully I don't get sick, because the last time I took these, but I think at the time I was on like kind of like a diet, like a fast, so when I ate it, it just came right up. But tonight, hopefully, crossing fingers, guys, that it stays down. So wish me luck. Okay, guys, I'm in the pharmacy. I gotta go down the beauty aisle to get to the other side. What is going on here? Okay. Hopefully this is quick. But I got a pretty big pharmacy. I mean, it's only for you guys. Okay, guys, so I'm back. I got my prescription. Ugh. It is amoxicillin, 500 milligrams per tablet. Now, if you guys saw the video that I did, I don't know which video it was. I have to look back and I'll tag it in here. I literally took this, and not even like 5 minutes later, I started feeling like I was gonna throw up. So I'm nervous. I'm nervous. But it says 2 tick tablets by mouth night before the saline sonogram on a full stomach. So that's exactly what it told me. I ate dinner. It is like about 9 something, almost 10 o'clock right now, I think. So I ate dinner late. So I am just I'm just crossing my fingers that I don't throw up. So I just wanted to, this is some extra footage you guys are getting here, okay? And look at the size of these pills. Like, oh, look how huge this is. There's no way. there's no way. Crossing fingers. Let's cross fingers. Cross fingers with me, guys. I mean, I'll give you guys an update in the morning, because tomorrow, the 29th, is the appointment. So hopefully in the morning I have good news for you guys, which you guys will see in a couple hours or in the next clip. All right, moment of truth. Okay, I took it. I did it. All right, let's hope 5 minutes from now I don't start bubbling. All right, guys, so I will give you another update in the morning, and that's it. Wish me luck tonight. Hey guys, so I am officially off to my saline sonogram. It is like 9:45 in the morning. My appointment is at 10 o'clock. The place is like 15 minutes away, so it's not that bad. So wish me luck. The good news is I survived. I did not throw up, nothing last night. I am so proud of myself. I mean, later on in the night, my stomach was still feeling a little bit upset, but I was like, you could do this, Nika. Hold it down. So I was like really cheering myself on. But yes, let me get to this appointment and I'll update you guys as I go along. As you guys know, I can't videotape. So here we go. Okay, so this is the hallway. I'm walking down to the office. I'm actually almost there. And this is my office. This is crazy, but I'm here, guys. I'm here. Just waiting for the doctor now. So, yep. I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'm just ready to go. It's the machine. Alright, guys, I'm back. So, let me give y'all the tea. Don't pay me no mind. All right, guys. So I am back from my saline sonogram. Everything went great. Of course, after the last clip, it took them a couple minutes, of course, to come into the room. So I was just chilling there, and then my doctor came in, and he of course explained the procedure. I mean, like I said, it's not like this dramatic thing. So of course they clean inside. They put the little clamp thingies in there. You know what I'm talking about. And then they clean. Of course, they clean inside of you, and then they take the catheter and they put it in. They take the clamp thing out. Same thing the gynecologists use. They take it out, and then they take the sonogram thing, and then the sonogram rod with the gel, and then they put it in so that way they can see the uterus, whatever. So basically, he took pictures. He did even a 3D imaging of my uterus just to see if anything comes up. And he made a good point, because I was like, hopefully everything is normal as it was. He said, I agree with you. I hope so too. But at the same time, sometimes you want to know what the problem is. You want to figure it out what it is, so that way you can determine what the solution will be. And he was actually, that really made sense to me. I mean, of course, we don't want anything to be wrong. We don't want to, go through, have to hear any devastating news. Something's wrong with you. More procedures, more money, more expenses. But at the same time, you think to yourself like, shit. So maybe sorry, my language. Maybe I will. Maybe if we find something, maybe that could be the reason, and then maybe we could find a solution, and then next round everything will be good. So that was the only thing about it. But everything was normal, and he was like, your uterus is just as normal as it was. It's just as perfect as it was last year. Because if you guys saw my previous IVF videos, literally he described it as it could be in the textbook. So to know that, you know, it's basically the same thing as it was last year, it's a blessing. It is a blessing. It is a blessing. 100% a blessing. At the same time, okay, so what's wrong? And he said, yeah, the embryo has the most perfect places to implant itself in your uterus, the most imperfect perfect places. So that's basically what it is. Taking everything in stride, leaving it all in God's hands. Everything is a day to day. Take it one day at a time. It's not easy. It's not easy, but like I said, guys, in my last video, we are human. We are human, and I am just glad to be here. In terms of the next steps, and I know you guys are probably thinking, okay, so is she gonna do it again? So after I spoke to my doctor, I went to speak to another lady. Her name was Jackie or something. I went to speak to another lady, and she told me that she was asking me when do I want to start it, stuff like that. I said, well, it depends, because I get, money comes in. Listen, this ain't cheap, so money comes into play, and I've actually told you guys prior that how much I've already spent on IVF. So to know that, and I'm adding to it. I'm adding to it, and I'm adding to it. I'm adding to my book. I'm adding to it. So of course, I will keep updating it, and eventually down the line when I do the process again, I will, mention exactly how much the cost is. And, my insurance, I used up my deductible already for the year with the 2 transfers that I did earlier one in the early in the year, one in June. So it was so deductible is not really an issue, but at the same time, I still, I'm still responsible for 10% or whatever it is that the insurance does not cover. So money doesn't grow on trees. It doesn't fall out. It doesn't fall out of your pockets. You know what I'm saying? You can't just put your hand in your pocket, next thing you know, dollars start coming out. But at the same time, it's not cheap. But you make it work. You make it work, and I will keep you guys updated on if I will be doing it. She did tell me that, which happened last year, and in one of my prior videos, they had shut down in December. They shut down the OR office for cleaning in December. So they're doing it again this year. So I think that's something that they do yearly. This is, of course, the second time I experienced this. She's letting me know if we decide to do a cycle, I have up until November November 25th to start. So you know what a cycle you start when your period, your period starts. So honestly, my cycle is due around that time frame. And like I said, it depends on insurance, and it depends on if my cycle is friendly enough to start before the 25th or after the 25th. We will see, or even on the 25th. Look at the odds, right? No. But I leave it all in God's hands. We will see what happens. We will see what the next steps are. I did do the due diligence because, like I said, even if I reach out to my insurance and I try to get an authorization to see how much it's gonna cost me, because my insurance have to approve. They have to approve the transfer. So I only get max 3 a year. So I am actually, this is will be my, if I do it, it will be my last one. If I don't do it, then it will go into, it will be my first one for next year, and I will still have two more max for 2 more for the 3 years. And my insurance covers 8 cycles. So I have done a total of 3. So I actually have 5 cycles left, year lifetime wise, and then after that it all comes out of my pocket. If I do this one, it's gonna be number 4, and then I will have 4 left. But yeah, so I mean, we'll see. I mean, I'm still praying for the natural, hoping for the natural. It may not be the path and direction, but listen, God works in mysterious ways, and I believe that anything is possible. So I will be giving you guys another video update sometime in December, so that way you guys are aware on what the steps that we actually took, if we made it or if we decided not to do it, depending on insurance. Everything comes into play. It's not something that you can just jump into. So I just wanted to keep it real with you guys, that expect the unexpected, don't over expect. Don't We all have high expectations. I think it's more of not, don't overly exude yourself and overwhelm yourself. Do it in good timing. So and it all still falls down to, it may come down to it where if all falls in line, I may just say, you know what, I want to wait longer. So, and I'm entitled to that. I just want you guys to understand that you are your own boss, and you have to make that judgment and make that choice, and you owe yourself that time. So we will see. But that was the update for today. The Saline Sonogram went well, and we will go from there. I have contemplated a couple things. I feel like if I do this next round, that I will do possibly, and if you guys are aware with it, the ERA, which is as if you were doing a cycle, but they determine exactly when you need progesterone. So we will see. I mean, like I said, my progesterone levels was never low. It was always on the higher end. So we don't know if it's too much progesterone. I don't know. We might try it differently the next time around. We'll see. But if it doesn't go that way, then like I said, if it doesn't go as which I am gonna stay 100% positive, guys. But if we would do, next thing we will do is the ERA. But yes. So that's it for today, guys. That is my update. It was definitely fun, getting you guys all the little scoop, giving you guys all the tea on what has been going on. And of course, while I go to the drugstore, when I go to the pharmacy, everything like that. But yes, more updates to come. And thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Thank you for your always consistent support, love. Please, of course, subscribe, share. If you know that there are other women out there that are going through the same thing, and that they may not be thinking about YouTube or looking at YouTube to look for a source of support, or to look for women who are going through similar things with them, and they don't want to feel like they're alone in this. Share it with them. Share it with them. Share even if it's not just my page, and it's other women out there who share their story on YouTube. Share. It's just a matter of support. We all need somebody. We all need that shoulder. We all need somebody that we can relate to, somebody we can talk to. But because it's very hard to talk to people that don't understand what it is you're going through, how you're feeling. You know, it's sad to say it seems like a dead end conversation because they they can't put themselves in your shoes, you know. So you know, you always yearn and look for somebody that you can relate to. And I've had conversations with women just from my YouTube videos. You know, some of you guys just reached out to me and we've had good conversations, and knowing the fact that there's nobody else that we could talk to but each other. You know, we don't have any friends or family that can relate, so we lean on each other, and that's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. And of course, please continue to reach out. You guys are awesome. Of course, like I said, hit that notification bell so that way you guys can get notified when I post another video. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. Bye.